generations, whispers have travelled through the trees. Stories of the hairy man, feared by some, revered by others. Myths paint him as a monster, a thief of children, a terror of the wild. But here, by the water's edge, standing where the forest meets the unknown, we open a different door. This is not a story you've been told. This is the story the land remembers, the truth that waits, not in fear, but in presence, in connection, in the sacred silence between heartbeats. And today I invite you to step beyond the shadows of legend and into the deeper current, the truth of the hairy man. I feel like we need to just debrief what happened before we start today.
Yeah, alright. Alright.
That was hectic. That was 2 hours of driving, meeting dead end after dead end.
Yeah, sandy 4-wheel drive bush tracks, which
We shouldn't have been driving through,
we
really.
shouldn't have been on, but it was too late. Once we were in, we were sort of, I was committed to going it, and oh yeah, the car copped the flogging. Flogging. Gone is our lovely paint job.
Yeah.
No more, so we don't have to worry about ever washing the car again. You know what I mean? Like,
Shame.
Anyway, and there's something going on with the brakes, but I'll have to have a look at that. That was something bashed into it. Oh, it was just hectic. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, you know, when you go too much and you just, yeah, like, fuck, it was even hectic. But anyway, lucky I got some good driving skills that saved us from getting stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, here we are at, we finally found a spot.
But what a beautiful spot. Like, seriously.
Yeah, this is magnificent. I'd camp here.
Yeah.
I'd fucking camp. This
For
is
sure.
Look at it.
It's beautiful. We're close to the military base again.
Ooh. 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 Yeah, we're close. We're close. I think we're out of, we might just be out of sniper range. Right, just out of sniper range. I'm not sure, but yeah.
We're here. It's beautiful. I'm so glad we landed here, actually. This is a beautiful spot to talk about what we're going to talk about today, which is, do Sasquatch eat people?
Oi! Oi!
Great big, just landed on the tree. What?
Cockatoo.
Cockatoo, yeah.
Yellow.
It's watching us.
Crested cockatoo.
Hello.
It's fully scoping us, like.
Yep. and it's a big one.
Oh yeah, hello.
So, do Sasquatch eat people? This is one of the biggest fears most humans have when it comes to Sasquatches. Are they going to eat me? Are they going to tear me apart and all the things? Now, I'll tell you, the majority, the Sasquatch as a soul collective, like 99%, pure heart, pure energy, just literally all love. There is the tiniest percentage that I wouldn't even call them true Sasquatch. They have been hybridized, like genetically modified, so they're not actually real Sasquatch beings. Those ones are the ones that are extremely low density, don't care too much for humans. So yes, they can harm, but I'm telling you, it's like 1%. So I did also hear on someone's eyewitness account, and they were talking about how there were indigenous stories of the hairy man stealing children and eating the people. Now, depending on what area or tribe you go to, you're probably going to get different stories. On the whole, we used to live in harmony with these beings. And when I asked them about the children, there was a few different things. Yes, it wasn't a common thing though. Okay, so one part was story to keep the children from going in the bush alone. So it was a scare tactic. And another part was, yes, minimal. Over the years, every now and then they will take a child if it is better for the child. And what I mean by some of the children that were going to be stolen by white man, in a sense, they sort of saved them in that way. If there are soul contracts for that child to actually live out their life with the Sasquatch person, and they will save children. They love children. They love the purity of the heart of a child. So they will, there's been stories of children getting lost in the bush and they said a bear saved them. That's the Sasquatch people. So on the whole, majority, 99%, you will not have an issue with them. If they growl or yell, you're probably in a birthing zone, a nesting area, a hunting zone, something like that, and they're just telling you to keep out. Humans really misinterpret a lot of their sightings out of fear, which is fair. If you just laid eyes on something you thought was not real, you're going to go into fear. So that's that. If you have any questions about that, just let me know in the comments. This cockatoo is fully watching.
It's fully watching. It's like, you want to get a quick flick around?
I do actually.
Fully checking it out. Maybe, look at that drinking spot up there.
Yeah. Oh, that is so cool.
Fresh water.
Wow.
Found itself a little fresh water.
Love it. Oh my God. The beauty and perfection of nature, seriously. What a spot. He's just watching her.
Yeah.
Oh. So hopefully that brings some clarity to what you've heard or any fears that you might have had. On the whole, they're going to avoid people anyway, mostly.
But, you know, like, you got to...
Whoa.
You got to... There's arsehole people as well, you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be...
Good point.
You know, like, there's got to be...
Yes.
Got to be, I don't know, like, arsehole Sasquatch people. I don't know.
You're right.
Sasquatch, hairy man.
Yeah.
Arsehole hairy man, you know, like, there's got to be arseholes in all fucking races of people. Like, there's
Again,
good and bad,
it's
you know.
more uncommon, but you're right. There are personalities where they do not care for humans at all. I'm just talking about on the whole, they're very loving, but there are some personalities that don't care for humans at all.
Well, you'd have to think so anyway,
Yeah.
wouldn't you? Like, you'd have to think so. I don't know. Like,
Well, especially they've been watching humans for eons. All the mistakes that we've made and the way we treat each other and the earth and the fall of civilizations and all the things.
yeah. And that's like, how cracking is that? Like, all, like, what was it? I heard, I don't know, all dominant civilizations crumble at some point. All of them have. Every one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all of them have crumbled, and you know, we tend to think we're special. You know,
Yep.
like, you got to wonder. You know, like, Humpy. You know, you got to wonder, is that going to keep? If that runs true to the form, then who knows? This civilization is going to come unstuck.
Some would say it's happening right now.
Well, indigenous tribes that tend to survive. You know what I mean? Like, small, low-key tribes tend to survive, but then they get wiped out eventually by fucking dominant race. You know what I mean? Like, all the bigger race. You know, like.
It's the lesson we just keep not learning.
Well, I don't know. Is it a learnable lesson? Is it the way of the evolution of the human species? Is that it will always get dominated by a bigger, badder mob? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's a good one. Good question.
Yeah.
Righto. Well, we were very, very lucky to find the fire already going in the fire pit.
So good.
Yeah, because this is National Park, so you can't have a fire outside of the fire pit. So yeah, we're very lucky that, because I didn't bring any wood, of course, because
Never do, never need
I never
to.
do. I'm a scrounger. I'll wind the wood. You know what I mean? But yeah, in these national parks, you can't just start grabbing all the wood. But I would if I was, you know, stuck out here on my own, and I needed, of course I would. So we are, you know, back out in this area where, you know, they have the military base is located not far from here. Yet again, whee!
Whoa! Must be.
Like, you know, when we went cruising, driving through, mate, fucking no one. There's no one's out there, man. Like, you're not going there unless you're like going four-wheel driving. Specifically to go...
Hectically four-wheel driving, yeah.
Like, specifically just to go four-wheel driving. Like, and the amount of land... We were out there for hours. And didn't see one person, one car, one nothing. You know what I mean? And like that.
I don't think a car's been through there in a very long time, because our car literally forged a new path.
Yeah. Well,
and our car's not really made for that.
Oh, it is now. It is now. We're going forging. like, yeah, nah. Yeah, we're pushing our own track there for a little bit, but hey, it's not like you can turn around.
You couldn't it?
You know what I mean? Like, and you got to punch through. It's not like you can go slowly mosey on through.
Exactly.
You know, like, it's sand, and you can't just sort of go moseying in. It is an all-wheel drive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it does have a diff lock, but
we did come to the end of a road. We thought we were so close to the water on the map.
We were there.
And there was just thick, like you couldn't have got to the water.
Mud flats, mangroves, no getting through. Like we weren't getting through, and
But we heard a huge thud right near the car there too.
Yeah, there was.
That was a thud.
Yeah, I wonder what that was.
It didn't sound like a tree falling.
No.
Like I couldn't make it out what that was.
That was weird.
It was weird.
I went, ooh, what's that?
It's close to the car.
Yeah, it was like, wow, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
But I didn't really click because I was in that mindset of fucking.
Where are we?
Oh, I got to be focused on this road and how to get in and how to get out, and went by all the deep sandy bits and the bug did it. You know, like my head was just not there, and I heard I certainly heard it. No, it was like, oh yeah, another thud. You know, but yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, who knows what that was? That like the wind's up. Today here on the river here, on the river system, and it's coming from behind us going this way, so you know, be able to go into
that's thick bush.
Yeah,
like that's thick.
On the other side there's some decent bush,
and we are in hairy man country. Like,
oh, absolutely, we're in. If there's hairy man here, they'll be around.
They love campsites.
They won't be far.
They love campsites.
Well, humans have leaves all their shit around everywhere, you know, and yeah. You know, if I'm going to come in and sneak in and then grab someone's tucker.
Yep.
These are the spots. These are the spots that you'd get an easy meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not only that, like the mangroves out here. Like mangroves up there, you can see it right there, that was just there, the mangroves, and full of mud crabs, beautiful mud crabs, like, you know, easy to get, well not easy to get, that's not quite true, but if you wander around long enough, you'll find them, you know, they're there, and beautiful eating, I can tell you. Oh shit.
That's fine, I'll have mine extra milk.
Yeah, you're going to have an extra milk today. Yeah.
I don't mind a nice creamy cuppa, that's all good.
I'm going to nice creamy cuppa today. Making a spoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks. Seeming as we ended up close to the military base, I edited something out of our last military video because
What's that red spot on me?
I wasn't sure if I had the facts straight because there's been a few encounters on the military base, but
that's
there was an encounter where I think there was about 4 guys that were in their camp, middle of the night, military, and actually shitting themselves because they could hear the hairy man outside the tent making a ruckus, rummaging through the food, I think yelling or growling, and they actually called for an evac. And I think they were shooting flare guns at it. That's the bit I edited out because I thought I was wrong. But I went back and it was true. Got evac'd. Another team came and replaced them, but apparently their superiors were pissed at them.
Well, you would be. You'd be fucking. You go, hey, aren't you fucking in the army? You lot? Aren't you out there learning how to fucking be an army man? I guess that's what you're doing out there.
Yeah.
You're learning how to be an army man, but you know, if you're out camping in the bush and there's something there that... Imagine if it was like, oh, it's the enemy.
I know.
Oh, help me. The enemy's here. No one's doing my stuff. Help me.
You scared the army and you're a hippie.
Well, yeah, like, yeah.
They're just human beings. Of course they get scared. That's fair.
Well, if they didn't have live ammo, right, then they only got a flare gun. That's their best fucking option. Like, because they're shooting blanks, making a bit of noise. Like, And if that didn't scare, I don't know. Like, I wonder if they did fire off from like blanks. You probably would. I would. You know, like if
Yeah,
you're trying to scare something away,
yeah. Well,
you'd be making as much fucking noise. But you're assuming they got guns. Like, you know, they're in the army and they're out in the middle of the fucking, out in the middle of this land here, and you know, it's pretty vast land. Like it's like we're like.
well, especially the military base.
Oh yeah, mate, and
it's all for the military, but Hairyman don't care.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
like, we're here too, and they don't really approve of a lot of the activity going on there, which is why they have such a strong presence on their land. And it'd be so nice to get in there, but we can't.
Yeah, we can. Join the army. Hey, join the fucking army.
Nah.
Yeah. Lieutenant Commander Ben Lyons on the fucking ready to go. I'm going to kill people.
Senior Constable.
I'm senior constable.
Oh no, that's a policeman.
Senior constable, ready to kill. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, but
Totally not worth joining the army for.
I still never. Yeah. Anyway. No, I'm solving the world's problems again. Right.
You're good at thinking you can do that.
Yeah. I was gonna. Someone was on the army base, right? They were crabbing in one of the creeks on the army base, and they said they got so many mud crabs it was crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody I was talking to, they were in the army, and they were stationed, or they were out here, and they were telling me they had a tinny, and they were just running up and down, and obviously because nobody fishes there.
No,
or
exactly.
There or anything like that. It's just so rich in wildlife. You know what I mean? Like it's probably a wildlife sanctuary. Really.
Yes.
Like no one's allowed to go in there, and except when they're dropping fucking bombs, and, you know. Like, but I don't know. They'd be like, it'd all be pretty dangerous shit in there. Like that's for sure.
Yeah.
Righto, it's pretty windy.
Super.
Right, but we can crack it over here on the track.
Okay.
Alright, we'll get out, here we go, we're just getting out of the wind now, like you can see, like it's over there, like inland, like you can see that pretty dense in there, you know what I mean? And like
whoa.
Oh yeah, cockatoo. Like and you know, like out.
Oh.
What size a big old gun?
It's huge.
Big old gun. Right? Oh. A lot of noise through the wind in the trees, you know what I mean?
So much.
A lot of noise.
Does give me Kagari vibes here.
Yeah, it does. It's very coastal. Like, yet again, we're back in that coastal environment.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we're going to be able to hear anything. know. But
Yeah.
that's the difference between this coastal environment and the inland. Where
Yeah.
we go further inland, but
Yeah.
there's so much bush, you don't get this wind.
Yeah.
Because it's open, you're getting that wind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but, that's alright. Alright. Okay, that's all.
We did.
Good.
The forest has spoken, and in its whispers the truth begins to rise. The hairy man is not a tale of fear, but a presence woven into the fabric of this land, a keeper of memory, a guardian between worlds. As we walk away from the water's edge, we don't leave him behind. His essence walks with us. In the shifting of the wind, in the stillness of the trees, in the knowing that the truth of this being is far more beautiful than the stories of fear could ever hold. This is only the beginning. The rest, the forest, will reveal in time.